China's Premier Wen Jiabao can breathe a sigh of relief after June inflation numbers came out for the world's second largest economy today. Official data shows that June inflation came in at just 2.2% for the month of June. For May, this was 3%. And this time last year, we were talking about inflation in the 6 to 6.5% range. And that gives Beijing some good leeway to use future easing measures to jumpstart a cooling economy. Investment banks like HSBC and JP Morgan are predicting 1 to 2 more interest rate cuts and just as many cuts to the reserve ratio requirement for banks, all by the end of this year. All this will, of course, unleash more money into China's economy to keep it growing. But this past weekend, Premier Wen made some comments that have rattled China markets today. He said, quote, China's economy is generally stable, but downward pressure is still relatively big. This is according to the official Xinhua news agency. Europe's slowdown is one of those huge downward pressures. China's rising property prices and growing wealth gap are others. When added, quote, we must take further steps to increase the strength of preemptive fine-tuning, and that includes those rate cuts and those triple R cuts that I mentioned. Looking ahead, we've all got our eyes, of course, on China's second quarter GDP growth. The numbers out on Friday could be the lowest since the start of 2011, as you can see here. Some analysts say it could be even in the low 7% range, and that, if true, could be a financial quake felt on the world markets. Ray Minasencio, CNN, Hong Kong.